Hi Libra, this is your October 2020 tarot forecast. So this is for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It is a general reading. If you don't find it resonates with you, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising sign readings, cross-watch your other signs, just because I find that can be helpful as well. Excuse me. Also for Libra Venus, this is more like a love and romance reading for you. Otherwise, we're looking at what lay ahead for you, generally speaking, for October 2020. Nice. Big changes. Gorgeous Jupiter energy here, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, with crossed by the Hermit here. There could be some major leveling up for you, Libras, around a sense of self-awareness. Meditation, sort of self-imposed isolation. We have both the 9 and the 10 here, so it could just be from going within here, finding that, you know, that peace, that clarity within the, you know, it's an old wise soul, right? Of course, it's Virgo energy, obviously, but I mean, it's the wise old soul. There's a great deal of, I know that the Hierophant is technically initiation, but I do find that the Hermit, where the Hierophant is more like, say, institutional initiation, I find the Hermit is more like a personal initiation. I really do feel strongly here that, I know I need more cards, guys, but, you know, we're dealing with two majors for the situation and what's crossing or supporting it here. So I really feel that by virtue of going within, right, by virtue of going within, leveling up within yourself, finding that peace of mind within yourself, that wise old man or woman within your own self, initiating, right? To initiate to the next step, the next level. Guess what? Right away, this is supporting you. The universe, the wheel of fortune, the tides are turning, right? A leveling up, a huge phase ends and a new one begins here. So I really feel strongly here that this could happen quite quickly for you at the beginning of the month as well. So let's just get a couple more shuffles here. I'll get out some more cards for you. I also want to give a shout out to all of my other YouTube tarot readers. I don't know if you watch mine, but man, I love your readings. I watch a lot of people on YouTube and I'm inspired to the nth degree every day by all of you. So if any of you watch my stuff, thank you. I admire you guys so much. All right, just give me, and we're dealing with three majors, so Libra, there's some intense messages for you here, guys, for real. I mean, just absolutely stunning. I would even say I'd be very shocked even if we didn't have a new life card. Wow, look at that. Holy smokes. Well, I kind of want to be a Libra today. Wow, guys. There could be a brand new love opportunity, brand new lifestyle opportunity, brand new, like I said, not necessarily a moment of clarity in your own mind, but just a situation within your heart here that, guys, with the majors. So I'm gonna say it. Libra, you have a life-altering month ahead. October is gonna be a life-altering month for you. And I'm gonna suggest here as well, if you don't take something that holds and makes your heart beat faster, if you don't do something about that, I think you're going to be woefully disappointed. You are inundated with majors. There could be a move. There could be a move here. Wow, this is intense, guys. And I've got 3, so I'm going to take these. All right. This is hilarious. Wow-y. So can we just take a moment of silence? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 majors. All right. So which way are you going, right? Which way are you going? What are you investing? How are you investing it? What are you waiting for? Is how I'm going to read this 7 of Pentacles. The basket your reading sits in for the month of October, guys. I wouldn't think or stress or worry or invest one more second or penny. Straight up, I'm looking for action. And no, we don't see any wands. We don't even see any swords where there could be some information that's needed or necessary or communication. Nothing like that at all. Nope. You've got your feelings, and you've got major doors and opportunities, and even people, players and agencies and people in your environment who are probably sort of just waiting for you to show up, let's be honest. So some houses and some signs that I want to talk about straight away before we get into some of the supporting cards here. So of course we have, like I said, we have that Virgo energy, that 6th house energy where I was talking about the Hermit here at the beginning. Yeah, 6th house energy rather. So work, service, and health is very, very important here. But also, you know, in the same ways where, say, Capricorn has issues around limitations, boundaries, restrictions, for example. I find this is, and that's more in the business world, how you navigate those in the business world or in the public world. This is your inner self, right? As opposed to the 2nd house, which is your actual house, what you possess. This is, you know, what's inside of you, what you have to give, what you have, what you serve, and what serves you, and how you manage that. And obviously, under the auspices of Virgo as well, there's always an element of harvest. So very much in alignment here. I know these are 2 different majors and minors, and they're not related necessarily, but there is there is an element of a harvest, right? Like, what are you about to get for everything that you've just put into this? And I think that it's just going within. By virtue of going within, as I mentioned at the very beginning, we see that Wheel of Fortune. Leveling up is a big thing. I think you just have to believe something, try something here. Try something that really makes your heart beat a little bit faster. So quickly, like I said, we have some Gemini and, Mercury energy over here. It is mirroring the call. This is Judgment, right? And what Judgment is really suggesting here is that, and we have some Mars energy over here with the Tower. So big significant changes, I would say, with the advice being a little bit of boredom. I would say the comfort zone is where you want to not be in this month. So if you're feeling a comfort zone, but you say you want something else, I would make a move, because everything's going to be kind of provided to you, given to you, supplied, presented. You're probably going to have aha moments here. Your manifestation power is over the top. It's goosebumpy over the top. And then, like I said, with the advice, what I'm seeing here, and I know I'm skipping ahead, but bear with me. So we have the Tower, Mars energy, something falls apart. But it's, you know, this is supporting this, or it's over the 4 of Cups, which is, I don't see, you're not, it's like an ignoring. It's like you're ignoring your heart, what makes your heart sing, what makes you really happy. But I do think that this sense of boredom is going to be swept away. And I do think perhaps even, and not too strong of a word, I don't think if it's crossed by the Tower here, but I think it could even be a sense of apathy. Apathy around what you really want, your life, what you're supposed to be doing, and right even down to your calling. So the foundation, of course, is Judgment, right? So this is birth, okay? Typically, technically speaking, it's Easter energy. It's a rebirth, it's new birth. You know, it's also cycles, right? The spring and autumn equinoxes, which we are obviously just passing through now, but it is in conjunction here with the Wheel of Fortune. Of course, it levels up from a 10 to a 20 here. So you have so many opportunities here presented to you. This is a second chance. This is an opportunity. I would even suggest here, because the author calls it the call card, this could have to do with your calling. And the reason I can say that too is because we're looking at your recent past with the Cup, Ace of Cups, which is a brand new beginning. This is just soulful love. Soulful love. For, you know, another person, a job, a situation. It could just be about a sense of equilibrium, a nice give and take here. But here, oops, sorry, I just realized the mic is all over the place. Yeah, so crowning you as the Magician, right? So we have that fire energy down here. We have that Mercury energy up here. I would 100% just take action around what you're thinking about and what you want to accomplish, because it's pretty much going to be provided. Your recent past, as I said, is the Ace of Cups. Again, this is just looking at this new opportunity around love. What fills your heart? This is an overflowing cup as well. I know the artwork doesn't suggest that here, but in the Rider-Waite, I have a tiny deck here. Of course, that's the Tower. That's not the cup, but there is this, the overflowing cup. So your emotions could be helping to lead the way right now. Maybe you think you need to, maybe you thought that you needed to go within or stay within or stifle something or keep something within, but I don't think that's actually going to be helpful. I think just expressing yourself, expressing what truly is on your mind, expressing what's on your mind from the heart is going to be essential right now. Even if you don't know the next steps, even if it feels like a little bit confusing or there are some shadows about, we have some Cancer and Pisces energy here, which is pretty intense as well. We have Gemini down here. Yeah, there's a lot of energy here for you guys. I mean, there are 2 full moons in October as well. Mars is in retrograde. So, you know, everything should be shaken up this month. I'll be honest with you, Libra. I would say I would really capitalize on this. Don't sit on this. Especially, like I said, I know I'm getting ahead, but bear with me. Especially if you feel on any level apathy, boredom, this isn't what I really want, I'm not seeing this, I can't look at it because it reminds me of something, or it reminds me of something I don't have, or I don't want to. And could be this level of I don't want to see something or have something or be something here because, and then you're just sort of making up a story, like it's going to upset somebody else, or you don't want to show off, or you don't want, for whatever reason, some level of success, whatever success means to you. And I just think that there is a real opportunity here for you to stop shooting yourself in the foot. Again, I'm not reading anything. This is just sort of my interpretation of what I'm seeing here, but I see sort of magical outcomes for you if you were to just make a move in a direction that really fills your heart, guys, because in the near future is your 6 of Pentacles, right? So this is a really positive give and take, and it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be financial. It means that it's a positive give and take, and it could just be around your emotional world, giving and getting something that's emotionally fulfilling here, even if it is a little confusing, even if it does invoke or evoke a shadow self, a shadow side, some level of confusion, some level of the unknown. I mean, is that the worst thing in the world, I guess is what I would ask. Maybe there's something to be said. And it's not the High Priestess, I get it. The High Priestess creates a mystery and there's something behind the scenes and there's a safety there because there's a guy, there's a, like an inner peace or an inner wisdom that comes with that. The moon, it does create shadows, but it's just the dark side. It's the underbelly. It's something underneath it all. And this is your hopes and fears. So I would just trust yourself that you can handle this situation. You can handle the unknown here, right? Because that's just a hope and fear. Let's move ahead to how others see you, right? So you have a big decision to make, and other people are seeing this, okay? Oops, this poor little mic. And like I said, and you know, this position, being how others are seeing you, of course, is mirroring this tower. So we have Mars on top of Gemini. So and Mars is obviously, you know, planet of action and war. I would be curious to know if you would be interested in looking in, say, your Mars, looking at your Mars, whatever planet your Mars, or whatever sign your Mars is in, for example, maybe looking at that reading as well, because Mars is very significant here in a major turnover. But nonetheless, I mean, significant turnovers, I would take action, be a soldier of love, right? You can do that, be a soldier of love. But the Lovers is a very, very important decision that other people are very highly acutely aware that you need to make for yourself. And yeah, 10 to 1, you know, when we're dealing with Lovers and that 3rd house energy, it's going to be what you love. It doesn't have to be a person, but it does involve what you love. And it might even look like a decision that has to do between your mind and your heart, but is that a question though? Is it a question? See, our mind is what plays tricks on us, right? The mind is clever. The heart just beats. It just beats. And it can't, you know, it can't lie. Can it involve confusion? Can it involve shadows? Can it involve 12th house energy, which Pisces rules over here, which is the shadow, the underworld. This is Persephone for 6 months of years in Hades, okay? I mean, this is dark. But it's not the end, right? It's just a shadow self, and it's just, maybe this is learning how to love this part of yourself too, right? And getting to know that, and maybe investing a little bit in that shadow side so it doesn't come back to take over or haunt you or get in the way or creep in when you'd rather be paying attention to other things, because how you see yourself is some Cancer energy. This is very solid, victorious energy, guys. You have practically a guaranteed victory by the end of the month, for sure. I would choose with your heart for whatever that's worth here, Libra. And then, yeah, Chariot energy. So 4th house, right? Cancer rules 4th house. And this is, of course, the home. This is your psychic power. 4 is, generally speaking, just stability, right? But ultimately, this involves a victory over a situation. This is strength of character. This is, you know, controlling both light and dark sides of your personality. And there is an enormous strength of character in this card. So certainly how you see yourself as someone who is able and willing to accomplish anything you put your mind to. I also want to make mention as well that there could be something having to do with a home or a vehicle. Even a home, even a vehicle as a home, or traveling to a home in something having to do with either a combination of a home and vehicle or one or the other. I did dive into this a little bit. I won't go on about the moon, but your hopes and fears, right? 12th house energy. It's just being able to get gritty. It really is. It's the grit and the darkness. Like 4th house, 12th, and 8th house. We don't have 8th house energy here, but you're dealing, you know, curiously enough, that's what's missing, right? So you have your 4th, your 12th. What's missing? The 8th house. So sex, death, and rebirth. Guys, I would also make mention if you have Scorpio prominent in your chart as well, Libra, give your Scorpio reading a view as well. Because, yeah, it's 8th house energy is what is really the only thing that's missing out of these two 4th and 12th house situations here side by side. So it could just be about coming to terms with putting something to rest altogether. Now, we don't have the Death card, which of course would be Scorpio energy. It would be 8th house energy, but we do have Tower, and of course Mars is a part ruler of Scorpio energy. So yeah, something falling apart, tearing it away, take it out of your life altogether because you want to get rid of this apathy. It's time to get rid of that boredom, to get rid of that apathy, to say, I deserve more excitement. I deserve to level up. Is it really about other people? Whatever it is for you right now when you're watching, okay, guys? It's a general reading. But whatever it is, how much of it has to do with other people and how much of it has to do with just little old you. What did I say? A million times over. Like, honestly, I think this is your month. I think, and it might even be kind of, you might even be shocked, to be honest here, Libra, at how something or someone or a process, just something that you're going to choose with your heart that is going to, wow, these are gorgeous cards. What a beautiful reading. That is really just going to set your whole world in a whole new brand direction that is going to pay dividends in just every possible way. So we have dreams and emerging. Your dreams are emerging. Emerging means something is literally manifesting, by the way. This is sheer manifestation energy. So I mean, I also, as a fair caveat, be careful what you wish for, I guess. And, you know, think high quality, think, you know, high echelon thinking. So your dreams are brought to life here. Your dreams are emerging, or it is now time to bring your dreams to fruition. We do have reputation over here. I do really get the sense that a lot of this has to do with the phrase, what will they think? For whatever that's worth, guys, what will they think? What do you love? What do you love more? What they think or what's actually in your heart and makes you happy? So it might even just be the bottom line about that decision, less about your heart and mind and more about what's in your heart and what will they think. Well, you're going to have to decide what's more important, I guess, and then worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life or creativity, obviously, whatever you love. Divine timing, I would say, is now with the Wheel of Fortune as the situation for you. Like, this is crazy. This is the universe kind of just saying, what are you doing? Like, come on, come on, come on. So I think all the doors are going to open for you here in the new life, 100%. And I said this right back here when we saw Judgment, of course, you know, new opportunity, new love situation, new way of expressing your love, new opportunity, possibly even spiritual advancement here as well. Let's not forget, there could be a major spiritual upgrade here for you as well, guys. But new life, 100%. That Easter energy, that coming around the other side, seeing something for the first time that's maybe always been in your face, but you didn't see it a certain way. I think now is the time to take that opportunity, move into the future that you truly crave here, guys. So Libra, that is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's helpful. And like, share, subscribe, really helps me out. And thank you for being here. Comment below. I'll see you in the next one for your sign. Bye for now.